How many times have you looked at someone you love, and the words, "I love you," just stayed in your heart, unspoken? You tell yourself, "I'll say it tomorrow," or maybe, "I'm just waiting for the right moment." But in the quiet flow of our lives, it's easy to forget a simple, profound truth. The only moment we're ever truly guaranteed is this one. This hesitation, this waiting, is a silent source of suffering for so many of us. Today, we're going to explore a gentle but powerful way to dissolve it by turning to an ancient secret from the heart of Buddhist wisdom. Think about the people who mean the most to you. Your partner, your kids, your parents, your closest friends. We share meals with them, watch TV, and talk about our day. And yet, even in all that closeness, there can be a vast, silent distance. It's the space filled with all the words we don't say. It's a feeling we all know. We feel a surge of love for our partner as they sleep peacefully beside us, but we stay quiet, not wanting to disturb them. We watch our child play, their laughter filling the room, and our heart swells with a love so immense it feels like it could burst. Yet the words get caught in our throat. We think of a friend who's always been there for us, and make a mental note to call and tell them how much they mean to us. Eventually, we tell ourselves little stories to justify the silence. Oh, they already know. It's just not the right time. I'll sound too emotional, or it'll just feel awkward. These excuses are almost always born from fear. Fear of being vulnerable, fear of rejection, or just the fear of breaking the comfortable, quiet rhythm of daily life. But holding back like this comes with a cost. It creates a subtle tension, a feeling that something important has been left undone. It's like holding your breath and waiting for the right moment to finally exhale. But that moment never seems to come. This constant state of waiting is its own kind of suffering. It stops us from being fully present, truly authentic, and deeply connected to the ones we love. So, take a gentle moment to reflect. Is there a love in your heart that remains unspoken? An appreciation you've been meaning to express? What are the stories you tell yourself for waiting? Just acknowledging this is the first step toward a more open and loving way of being. In the time of the Buddha, a woman named Kisa Gotami lived a simple life, and her greatest joy was her young son. But one tragic day, her son fell ill and passed away. Her grief was so profound she couldn't accept his death. Clutching his small body, Kisa Gotami went from house to house, desperately searching for a medicine that could bring him back. The villagers saw her anguish and thought she had lost her mind. They tried to tell her gently that nothing could be done, but she wouldn't listen. Finally, a wise old man, seeing her pain, said, "I can't give you medicine, but I know someone who can. Go and see the Buddha." Kisa Gotami rushed to find the Buddha, fell at his feet, and begged him to revive her son. The Buddha looked at her with immense compassion and said, "I can help you, but first, you must do something for me." He asked her to bring him a single mustard seed. Relieved by such a simple request, Kisa Gotami was about to hurry away when the Buddha added one condition. "The mustard seed," he said, "must come from a house where no one has ever died. A house that has never known the sorrow of losing a loved one." Filled with hope, she began her search. At the first house, a kind woman offered her a handful of seeds. But when Kisa Gotami asked if anyone in the family had ever passed away, the woman's face fell. "Our grandmother died just a few months ago," she said sadly. Kisa Gotami went to the next house, and the next, and the next. At every single door she heard the same story. One family had lost a husband, another a child, another a parent. House after house she found kindness and mustard seeds, but she couldn't find a single home untouched by death. As the sun began to set, she sat down by the roadside, and the truth dawned on her like the twilight. Death wasn't some unique tragedy that had struck only her. It was a universal part of life, a thread woven into the fabric of every family, every existence. Her personal grief started to transform into a universal understanding. She buried her son, her heart now calm, and returned to the Buddha, not for a miracle, but with a new wisdom. She realized that death is an inevitable and natural part of life. What Kisa Gotami's journey led her to is a core teaching of Buddhism, a truth so simple yet so deep, it holds the key to ending our own silent suffering. In the ancient Pali language, this truth is called Anicca. It means impermanence. Impermanence is the understanding that everything in existence is constantly changing. Nothing is permanent. Nothing lasts forever. Think of a river. It might look like the same river every day, but the water flowing in it is always new. Think of a beautiful sunset. Its vibrant colors exist for only a few fleeting moments before dissolving into the night. Our own thoughts and feelings arise, linger, and then pass away. Our bodies are changing, moment to moment. Life itself is a dance of coming into being and passing away. Now, this might sound a little sad or pessimistic, but in Buddhism, it's the exact opposite. It's a liberating truth. The fact that everything is impermanent is what makes every single moment infinitely precious. It's the very reason we must act now. The reason we hesitate to express our love is that we subconsciously live under an illusion of permanence. We think our loved ones will always be there, that we'll have endless tomorrows, that there will always be another right moment. But impermanence teaches us this isn't guaranteed. The future is an idea, not a promise. The only time we truly have is right now. The great Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh said, "Impermanence teaches us to express love before it's too late, so we do not live with regret." When you truly and deeply understand that the person you love and you yourself are temporary, the fear of awkwardness or waiting for the perfect time suddenly seems so small. The urge to connect, to share the love that's in your heart right now, becomes the only thing that matters. Embracing impermanence doesn't mean living in fear of loss. It means living in celebration of the present. So, understanding impermanence gives us the why we must express our love now. But Buddhist wisdom also gives us the how. It's not just about saying the words, "I love you," but about embodying a love made of 4 essential elements. The first is Maitri, or loving kindness. This is the genuine wish for another person to be happy. It's not a passive feeling, but an active practice. When you express your love, you're actively offering a moment of joy. The second is Karuna, or compassion. This is the energy that wants to ease another's suffering. Sometimes, the silence between two people, those unspoken words, is a source of subtle suffering for both. By speaking your heart with kindness, you are practicing compassion, transforming that tension into connection. The third element is Mudita, or empathetic joy. This is feeling joy in the happiness of others. When you see your loved one smile, their joy becomes your joy. Expressing love is a way to create these shared moments of happiness, to take part in the joy of the person you care for. And the fourth element, which ties them all together, is Upeksha, or equanimity. This is a spacious, non-discriminatory love that's free from attachment and fear. It's the ability to love someone fully and freely, without clinging. This directly tackles our fear of loss. Equanimity allows us to love with an open heart, understanding that life is change, and loving someone doesn't mean possessing them. It means wishing them well on their journey, no matter what. These 4 immeasurable minds, as they're called, apply to all of our relationships. In a romantic partnership, they can create what Thich Nhat Hanh called a primary sangha, a community of two where both partners support each other's freedom and happiness. For family and friends, they expand our hearts from simple affection into a deep, boundless well of care. Living with an awareness of impermanence and cultivating these four elements of love really comes down to one simple yet challenging practice: mindfulness. To be mindful is to be fully present in the here and now, to pay attention, on purpose, without judging. Expressing love, then, isn't about planning some grand gesture for the future. It's about the countless small moments that make up a life. It's about putting your phone down when your partner is talking and truly listening with your whole being. It's offering a sincere word of affirmation or a heartfelt compliment about a quality you admire in them. It's the simple act of making them a cup of tea without being asked, just as an expression of care. It's offering a hug, not as a routine gesture, but with full presence and warmth. This practice also has to begin with ourselves. As the teachings say, to love oneself is the foundation of the love of other people. You can't pour from an empty cup. Practicing mindfulness and compassion toward your own thoughts and feelings lets you extend that same kindness to others. When you are at peace with yourself, you can be a source of peace for those around you. So, the next time you're with someone you love, just try to be truly there. Notice the light in their eyes. Hear the tone of their voice. Feel the warmth of their presence. In that space of mindful awareness, the right words and actions will flow naturally. You won't have to search for the perfect moment, because you'll realize the perfect moment is simply now. The message at the heart of the Buddhist approach to love is both simple and deeply profound. The constant flow of life, its very impermanence, isn't a reason for sadness, but a powerful call to wake up. It urges us to close the distance created by unspoken words, to dissolve the hesitation that guards our hearts, and to share the love we feel today, in this very moment. By embracing impermanence, we give ourselves the greatest gift, the freedom to love fully, without regret. If this message resonated with you, we invite you to subscribe for more reflections on wisdom and life. We'd also love to hear from you in the comments. Who is someone you can share your love with today? Perhaps you could even share this with them as a gentle beginning. Thank you for being here and stay safe.